Well, now on AM Extra, social isolation remains a serious problem in the U.S. with health risks comparable to smoking. But now the CEO at a Portland nonprofit is out with a new book seeking solutions through intergenerational connection.
Psychologist Dorinda Schubert with Bridge Meadows is behind The Power of a Joyful Village, her new book about how folks of all ages can work together to overcome challenges and create a better future. We are so lucky to have Dr. Schubert joining us this morning to talk more about her book and the work building age-friendly communities. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
So let's talk about this problem with social isolation and just how big of an issue is it? I mean, it spurred you to write this book. What have we learned about it?
Well, the issue of social isolation is so big that our former Surgeon General wrote a report about the epidemic of social isolation in America. So it's really big. And as you said, Travis, being socially isolated can be as terrible to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day.
Wow.
But we never think about that, right?
Yeah.
We think having friends, being socially connected, that's a nice thing to have.
Right.
But truly, it's essential to our health and well-being.
Well, and what that does too by saying, okay, it's like smoking 15 cigarettes a day, is that it makes it tangible, right? Because all of a sudden you start to understand this is a physical health problem as well as mental, right? You are seeing that kind of impact there. So what have you done with your book to try to combat this?
Well, I have been inspired by being the leader of Bridge Meadows, which brings together 3 generations to live in these beautiful communities and to build a beautiful safety net where everybody helps each other out. You have kids who are getting mentoring by elders, you have elders who wake up every day with meaning and purpose, and you have parents who are like, whew, I've got a whole neighborhood who can help me out with these kids.
Right.
So I was really inspired by that and the fact that I grew up intergenerationally and watching kids have this beautiful safety net and have elders feeling like I matter really inspired me to say, you know, we have an antidote right here. Naturally occurring antidote of bringing generations together to solve really big problems.
Yeah.
So that's what inspired me.
You know, it's so interesting. You look at our culture here in the U.S., and oftentimes intergenerational living is seen as a burden, something that we have to accommodate rather than something to be celebrated and cherished. So what are some of those ways that we can really change our thinking on that and work to spark more connection in our life?
Well, you know, Emily, since the pandemic, we have seen a rise in intergenerational living because people saw the benefit. People were able to save money, they got help with childcare, and for those of us who are worried about our own elders, they were right there so we could help them.
Yeah.
Also, our young folks who are coming out of, you know, high school or college or transitioning from a job, not always having all the money they need for the housing. We know we have a housing crisis here, right?
Sure.
And so living together can help youth save money, and it can also help everybody just save money and paying the bills.
Yeah.
So yes, cultures all over the world live intergenerationally, and actually not just around the world, you guys, next door.
Yeah.
We have neighbors who live intergenerationally. I grew up intergenerationally in Chicago, and you just have this safety net where you can help each other, right? But we as Americans have thought, ugh, as you said, Emily, it's not really the best thing. So here's some things we can do. We can say hi to a neighbor that's different age than we are. We can sit in the front yard and connect with our community. We can think about volunteering for youth, or elders can think about being a part of the school system down the street. Kids can think about who in this neighborhood could I help maybe take out their garbage.
Yeah.
You know, just simple things like that. And then in our families, tell stories, cook together, and maybe think about during the holiday season having the kids table just for a little bit, maybe just for dessert.
Yeah.
Because when the youth are sitting with the elders, they're learning about their culture and we're passing on important lessons when we're together. But it's not just, I'm talking about little ones and older ones, but also college-age youth and elders are spending time together. There's a movement in our country where universities are putting senior housing on college campuses. So who wouldn't want to live their college years again, right?
Yeah, totally. That's great.
Interesting idea.
Well, and it's an interesting concept. You know, it's kind of breaking the taboo that, you know, Americans have put on intergenerational living. Where can people find your book, and who do you hope picks it up? Who's your target audience here? Who's this for?
Well, I hope that it's meaningful to everybody.
Yeah.
I wrote it for folks who are not thinking this way, to spark them to think, wow, how could I be more intergenerational in my life? And I highlighted many intergenerational programs and living situations around our nation that are happening. So today I have the honor of being at Broadway Books at 6 p.m. to sign books, but you can also buy it there and at barnesandnoble.com and amazon.com.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Drinda, we appreciate you being here. It's a great conversation, one that I hope more kitchen tables around the country will start having.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for your
Absolutely.
time.
If you want to learn more about the power of a joyful village, you can see Dr. Drinda tonight at Broadway Books. You can also learn more and get your copy when you check out coin.com. Just click on AM Extra. You can learn more about Dr. Schubert's work at Bridge Meadows and the easy ways that we can work to create a little more belonging in all of our lives.
Well, now on